They're living a hopeless life. They are not bad children, they are not bad people. They are very good people, they just need love. They just need somebody to come and say something which is going to bring hope to them. I think you have an opportunity to come here and just say something that is going to bring hope to your child. And the child can grab it and run with it because they've grabbed something wrong on the street and they need something positive now they can run with.
Hi, my name is Jo. I've lived in Pretoria for the past 7 years and I have been volunteering at the shelter, at Crossroad Shelter, for the past 3 years. I found out about Crossroads 3 years ago. I went to Missions Week at the University of Pretoria. A lady who used to volunteer here was talking about how a lot of people give money and people give clothes, but no one gives time. And what she's found, the one thing that's lacking is that the guys need people to spend time with them. And I was here in a flash. I started volunteering here. I couldn't get enough of it. All you want to do is spend time with the guys. Crossroads is a home that houses previous street kids. It varies from guys who've lived on the streets for a long time to guys who've just recently run away from home and then find refuge in the streets.
We are reaching out to the street children and we give them a place to stay, which is a place of safety. And we provide everything. We provide 3 meals a day. We provide accommodation for them. We provide them with all the basic needs. That's why we take them to school, because we need to empower them to give them something, before they can go back to your community. So we do have, people that go home and assess the situation at home and find out what is the problem and the cause of the children being on the street.
Before I came to Crossroads, looking at the guys at the streets, you don't really think about the kid as a human being with a story to tell or with a dream. For someone who lives in Pretoria, you see guys standing at traffic lights all the time. And to a great extent, a lot of us have become desensitized to it because there's just so many of them. So you don't really know how to react. You give them money because you feel guilty. You feel guilty because you have more and they have less. And it's also a way to make yourself feel better, because the guys just dress in drabs and they look very sad. It's like the worst thing you've ever seen. And the more time I've spent with the guys at the shelter, I've realized they're human beings just like me. They have dreams, they've been hurt, they've been let down, they've experienced a lot of disappointment. Before the guys came to the shelter, I don't think any average human being realizes the kind of circumstances and what these guys have had to live through and have had to overcome.
Before I came here, I was not good at all.
Before I came here, I was living in the street here in Pretoria, and life was absolute bad for me.
Getting a gun. We went to the police, we jumped the fence. The shooting range gun, this one they practice their shooting range with. And we got 2 of them.
I was born in the DRC, in the east of the DRC. We were taken to the camp. I was there as a child soldier there. I spent my 2 years training there in the camp. doing some horrible things, like when you are going to war, sometimes you're just gonna shoot, you don't know where the bullet will go. You know, I don't know if I got someone, I don't know.
There was gangs fighting against one another. One day, I was missed with 3 bullets. When my friend came and said, "What happened?" I said, "I was missed with 3 bullets while I was standing on the corner." He said, "What? Let's go and get them." Time actually was running out for me.
We were child soldier there, and life was absolutely bad for young kids like us to be in the bush. We left there, we went to Burundi, and we found the same situation that was in the DRC was also in Burundi. We moved forward, we went to Tanzania. Tanzania stayed for 2 years in the refugee camp. We went to Malawi, we didn't stay there for so long as well. Went to Mozambique, and I went to Zimbabwe. I was alone there in Zimbabwe without those friends of mine. I didn't know where they were.
And my mother one day, she was cleaning my room and she got the gun. She took it, and the gun now is with the police and you're going to be arrested. And I was like, going to be arrested? Yo, for the whole week, I was not sleeping.
They took me to the refugee camp in Zimbabwe, and I went there, stayed for a few years there, and I just came straight to South Africa without father and mother and friends, you know. Yeah, it wasn't easy for me to be in the street.
I just can't imagine how, after all of the chaos and all of the heartache and just their attitude, their view on life, their passion for education, and their passion for knowledge. To me, it just talks about the triumph of the human spirit. You don't know how much you can take until you put in a position where you've actually you have to survive.
You could see that, wow, these people, they are the future of tomorrow. They are the tree that is growing, that need only water to. But we believe that here in the shelter, we encourage people, we just plant the seeds and God waters the seeds, then the seeds grows according to the way that God He wants the seeds to be. We need the volunteers here. If we can have the volunteers, we'll be so blessed, because we have many boys, and each one of the boys, they want attention and they want someone to be there for them, and they want someone to encourage them, to show them that they are a person, and to show them that they are a future of tomorrow, and to show them that they are not street kids.
On Saturday mornings, we come in and we help them with the homework, with whatever it is that they need help with. And then the guys who aren't in school yet, we then help those guys, teach them how to read. And what we also do is we have an annual career expo where we bring people from the workforce to come talk about what they do in their fields. This is just to encourage the guys to realize what's out there, so the guys know that it doesn't matter which background you come from. If you work hard, and you can achieve anything. And it's important to dream. Start dreaming at a young age, and realize that nothing is standing between you and your dream. The only thing that's standing between you and achieving your dream is yourself.
But the moment you come in and bring a light and teach them, then you'll understand that these are just people like anyone else. They did what they've done is because of their background, their condition. But actually they're just normal kids. They just need to be loved and understood and listened to.
Everyone is reaching out. Everyone wants to be noticed, to be acknowledged as a person. So the first thing you need to do is to acknowledge the guys as a human being.
Many boys, their future could be brightened. They could stepping stone into a new, brighter future. They could know that tomorrow I will make impact. I could be that little star, but the star that brings the light all over in the world. So yes.